much, y'all family. You know, I hope y'all rocking your protection, y'all. You know, rock all the protection you can in this darkness of the world, y'all. Because yes, the world is dark as we know that, family. But you can't help the world, y'all. You must help yourself because you and only you help the world by being a reflection like a mirror that people can't fucking look at for too long. You know, it doesn't matter how much energy you give to this world, y'all. Yes, you will get it reciprocated back to you, y'all. But it is important to protect yourself first and foremost because you are all you can control. So why not use that to your power and use that to your advantage, y'all? You know, when you are not reacting, y'all, or you don't let nothing face you, the enemy can no longer get you, y'all. That's what truly sickens him, y'all. You know, the chosen ones, y'all, have ascended sickness, y'all, and any kind of decay because we are no longer living like the rest of these people that are fucking walking dead in the society, y'all. If you drink every day, if you smoke every day, or you do things every day that you know that's not good for you, but you're addicted to it, y'all, you're living in a world full of death because you know it's gonna kill you over time. Though you still partake in it, y'all, because you want what's truly best for your ego and for that soft spot in your brain, but you don't have what it takes to face yourself and to do the right thing that's naturally gonna heal you over time, y'all. You know. But this video, I necessarily want to talk about how to glow like the sun. You know, the sun is a bioluminescence chromosphere, which is something that radiates in our sky most of the time, right? The sun is organic to this realm, y'all, because without the sun, solar panels, life on Earth, light, anything that you want to call living will cease to exist because even us, yo, we are beings full of light. You know, yes, we can live without the sun, but in a way, you will never reach your full potential because the sun is what feeds us, y'all. We are light beings. The sun is a light, you know, but it gives us light codes because we are the only ones that can absorb those frequencies and use it to our advantage, family. You know, that's what when people tell to get in the sunlight, y'all. Yes, you want to get in the sunlight because while you think you're cooking, y'all, it's enhancing you metaphysically and it's, you know, strengthening those molecular codes that reside within you, family, for you to be somebody with strength, you know. So, you know, a lot of people want to ask me, how is it that you look so fucking young and shit? Or what's your skin routine, y'all, that makes you feel like when you go outside, people damn near can't look at you because they envy themselves by your beauty coming around, y'all. You know, I repeat, y'all, no celebrity has nothing on you, y'all, because you have one thing that they don't have. You have your soul. You have free will. You have the ability to do what it is that you must to become strong and to become powerful, y'all. You know? So what I want to tell y'all is use this advantage. Heed it. Take it. Meditate on it and absorb this, you know? The difference between you and them is they have millions of dollars. So they have stability unlike you. You know? Which helps them get anything physical or what you want to say optical illusion that benefits their ego when they vibrate low. Because the devil that controls them, y'all, forces them to partake in things that they don't want to do. That's why it's a cause and effect for them. But for us, y'all, though we might seem like we live in hell, that is true until you are fully awakened and truly realize your true power, which is ascending, y'all. I repeat, y'all, though we live in hell 3D physically, y'all, that's why you must ascend from that. You know, you can't be living in the 3D like mindset forever because you will never see what life truly has to offer you, chosen one, you know? So I just want to remind our family that these celebrities, y'all, though they may have everything that you want from an ego point of view, y'all, you gotta realize this, y'all. For the ones like myself, y'all, who love vibrating high because you feel at peace, you feel stronger, you feel more clear, more lighter. They can't do that like you. or in a sense they can't vibrate higher than what you want to vibrate at, because they have to stay at that red, which is the root chakra, which is fear, which is survival, because of the people that run their asses live that way. So this is the truth that many people ain't gonna tell y'all. But I'm charged up, just looking at this shit, y'all, it's gonna heal you and open your chakras, because the power of enlightenment, y'all, is at my 80s. I don't wait for nobody to speak, y'all. I give out my point of view on this world and how fucked up everybody has failed in frequency, y'all. But the sun, the glow, what you are, y'all. The reason ones like myself have a glow, y'all, is because I told y'all many times, the sun in you starts to activate and it radiates. If you're not on a long streak of celibacy or shame retention, y'all, you won't see that because you haven't given your body enough time for it to work through so it can seep out on the outside world. I repeat, y'all, once you take on this journey, your body's working and it's, using that energy to put it around places in your body that usually doesn't get that energy. That's why your body glows everywhere. But I wanted to remind y'all that once you do this, that light that your spirit is, so let's call our spirit light. That our spirit is light, electricity, right? You can't see that because you have been bombarded with the physical. So you only see the physicality of your being. You only see the physical me, the copper complexion. You only see that, right? For low vibration. But once you hold on to this energy so long, you cultivate it, you let it ascend higher, you meditate on this energy, and you bring it upwards. It has no other way but to reciprocate. It goes fast, right? And it goes through your whole body, which causes your body to light from within to show on the outer. That's why the crystalline body has taken effect on myself and true chosen ones. So when you go out in the sun, or if you want to go out and chill with Ra, you will see those lights. That you will see pieces or fragments of your spirit and soul emitting and emanating from within, because it shows on the outside world since you work on the internal realms. This is truly metaphysical state of science, y'all, that the enemy keeps hidden from you, because when you're on these phases of the world and on these frequencies, y'all, you're uncontrollable because you do what you gotta do to protect yourself, and you truly love the way you feel, because light is something that everybody absorbs, whether they like it or not. You're absorbing this synthetic light when you're on the phone all day. But this is powerful, family, because you may be asking yourself, how is it that the sun is something in the sky that is truly majestic and powerful, and it blinds you, and it not only does that, but it makes motherfucking vampires and lost sheep out here wear multiple glasses. They gotta have umbrellas. They gotta start walking around and going grocery shopping at night and shit because the sun threatens them, right? That's because you're doing things to your body that's causing your spirit to go against it. So since you don't have no spiritual energy, no spirit energy, your spirit can't show itself. In a way, it's being clogged up and pushed down to the bottom of the pit. You can say your spirit and soul is in hell within you, because you're living through those emotions, through those entities, through those synthetic-like forces that control you to live in this physical world, what makes you crave everything around you, because you're too scared to close your eyes and build up that energy, I'm not gonna make this video too long, y'all, but I wanted to remind y'all, man, it is important to get yourself some protection, y'all, because protection is the only thing that's gonna help your spirit and soul shine brighter, stay calmer. And as I give y'all this message, y'all, I feel like I'm actually myself. If you watch me or if you don't, well, I want you to know that light is on your side if you give yourself a chance to see that light shine, man. I want to help everybody, but I can't help them, because their ego can't take my light. So while they want this kind of luminosity, they don't have the courage, because that ego is what keeps them down and what keeps them feeling like they're everything. So I'm gonna let them live that way, because I know deep down inside, y'all, the ego is limited, y'all. You can only do so much with the ego, y'all. But if you truly want power, y'all, you gotta surrender, y'all, and let your spirit do the talking, because your spirit is gonna do things your ego can't. Your ego is gonna talk, and maybe walk, and maybe have action behind it. But the spirit, soul's gonna be magnetized to others. You're gonna shine like a fucking sun, because you are the sun. And whatever you do, whatever you say, how you move, walk, talk, it's gonna be heavily inspiring by people who like you or don't, because they deep down inside cannot figure out why the fuck they are competing with you. Because you have something internally, yo, that they haven't activated within themselves, When people see me wearing shit like this, yo, they skedaddle. Or it's like their ego turns into fucking mush, and a Harry Potter they asses back into that hat, because they look at you like someone evil, but it's the entities in them that is threatened by your light. So they're the ones possessed, while you're the ones living in purity like Jesus, or how he was, because now you're here helping, inspiring, and aiding the ones that are trying to become a light bulb like yourself, yo. This ain't about competition. It's about helping everybody reach their true potential, so they don't gotta wait or ask nobody for no fucking breadcrumbs, But I've told you, yo, be happy that you're not a celebrity. Yes, you are a celebrity with your aura, because nobody can stop how you want to vibrate, yo, because you have free will. You're divinely protected. You can't be hurt physically, yo, because you got spiritual ancestors that will slide and protect you at all times. If you speak it, you say it, and you are attuned to that frequency. But before I close out this video, these flies, yo, or these, these droids, or these spies, or these clones, or whatever you want to call these fucking, all they are tactics to keep you distracted and outside of yourself, yo. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that fly that I just sent to the next life. Well, it's not gonna get me, or karma's not gonna affect me, because it's not a real entity. It's not a real cosmic being. It's a drone to watch me, to get blood out of me, to research my highest potential, yo, because these entities, yo, or the shadow government that runs the world, yo, can't face me physically, yo. I told you, we are too hot for them to stand in our presence when you shine like this. That's why they don't want you vibrating at your highest like you used to be, yo. It's powerful, but it's also scientifically backed up by what I'm telling you, because they need you, yo. They need your negativity for them to live, right? So why would they give you a chance to vibrate higher than what they have told you must be? It makes no sense, yo, because they can't go higher than the third dimension. Unlike us, yo, we can vibrate endlessly, yo. That's how fucking powerful you are. The more higher you vibrate, the taller you get, the smarter, wiser you become, and there's so much abilities come your way, yo, that I don't want to speak on right now, because you must see it for yourself to believe it. But just be happy you're not a celebrity, because you don't gotta be around hella motherfuckers that are trained. You don't gotta give your energy to nobody, yo. Though they give you millions, you give them cosmic energy, yo. So think about that, yo. What's more important? Would you rather have money or energy, yo? Yes, money grants you everything you want physically. Cars, clothes, and egotistical women that are really demonic, because they will leave your ass the moment you give them what it is they ask for. Hey, the ball's in your court, but I'm telling you how this shit works, yo. But when you have energy at your side, no one can dim it. No one can take it away. No one can lower your aura field to where you become a highly divine being that shines in the world, yo, and that truly attracts what it is you are looking for. That's powerful, yo. I told y'all, we are superheroes, family. But you must be willing to sit with yourself, close your eyes, and accept that. If you don't believe that you are, it will never happen, But this was a video, family, and I just wanted to remind y'all that have protection, man. Spiritual protection, y'all. Because you are protected divinely, physically. Now you need your spiritual protection to protect your soul and spirit. from getting attacked by the psychic world, by these fucking archons and all these, you know, demonic like forces that are trying to control you, but they can't. It's where they control the ones around you to try to get a piece of your light, because you know yourself. Once you give in your spirit a chance to live through you, yo, you're uncontrollable, yo, and you have defeated the Matrix. That's when you become the Matrix crumbler, because by you just existing, yo, you crumble everything that's not purity around you. This was a video, yo, family. You know, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, y'all. But I love y'all, man. For the women and for the kings out here, man, who are staying true to themselves, yo. You might be asking, what's the point of celibacy, right? But I told you, yo, it's because you find your true potential. Your face matures. You take yourself seriously now. You don't give your energy to things that ain't gonna benefit you, what truly should matter to you, because you don't live here for a long time. So why wouldn't you want to live at your truest potential? And this is because whether you're a woman or a man, you're benefiting the next person that comes into your life, yo. That may be your lover, or maybe somebody that's a piece of yourself, which you can resonate with. You know, sex is not just something you throw to the side, y'all. It's a spiritual ritual, because it's about manifesting. It's about giving the one you love a spark of your energy that should enhance and better than. It's sexual energy exchange, y'all. If you don't believe that, you will never. But I just want to remind y'all, I'll see y'all, man. And I hope all is well with the chosen ones, man. Ashe.